After this past weekend, I'm convinced that your water bottle should be a part of your EDC. If you don't believe me, let me know in the comments. What's going on, everybody? This is Lamar with MF and Research, and today we're taking a look at this guy. This is the Sport Canteen. It's a water bottle by Corkcicle. I've seen them all the time on Instagram and different ads, so I thought I'd take a look at it and just give my thoughts. Maybe start looking at some water bottles, since I think now you should always bring your water bottle. So why I'm convinced you should always have a good water bottle. The last time I had it, it was this past weekend, went to church, had it in one bag, had to go somewhere different, so I switched out my bags and I didn't think I'd need my water bottle. Little did I know, I was gonna end up moving a bunch of chairs. That water bottle sure would have been nice. So this is the bottle that I've been carrying. Like I said, it's the Sport Canteen by Corkcicle. I got it primarily because it's one of the few water bottles out there that's got a Black Panther theme. And as you guys may or may not know, I am a huge Black Panther fan. So this is probably the main reason why I picked it up. So as usual, we'll take a look at the water bottle and see if it's as good as it seems on the internet and if it's worth the price tag. So let's go over the specs real quick. It comes in 16 or 20 ounces. This guy right here is the 20 ounces, so we will focus on that for this. They range depending on sales and sizes, and if it's a sponsored bottle or not. They go everywhere from, I'd say, about $20 to $44.95, so 45 bucks. So this one, regular price is $45. Not that I paid that much for this, but that's regular price. It's stainless steel. The bottom is kind of weighted so that it kind of stays put when you tip it. So see, like that? It helps stay put when you tip it. It is triple insulated. The dimensions are 3.34 in length, 3.34 in width, and then 10.5 inches high. It's about 1 pound, 0.4 ounces empty. And like I said before, it holds about 20 ounces. The liquid that you put in here is said to stay cold for 25 hours or so. And if you have hot liquids in here, it'll stay hot for 12 hours. Like I said, it's usually $45 for this kind of setup. I think they've got some Marvel water bottles. They've got some Star Wars themed water bottles, some Disney Princess themed water bottles. So it seems like a lot of those Disney Marvel type properties. So if you're a fan of some of those, you might want to give this a look. They usually go on sale pretty much. I got this one on sale for 20% off, so it was about 36 bucks for it. Black Panther theme, so I had to get it. It's recommended that you hand wash it only, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. It is a straw type water bottle, and it still has some water on it because I just finished drinking out of it. I just emptied it up right before this video, so we're getting it right after just using it for the day. So now let's talk about what I like about the water bottle. It's got a real sturdy build. It seems pretty solid, well constructed, so I don't feel like it's a cheap water bottle by any means. I really like the texture of this wrap, if you will. It kind of reminds me of, if you're in the motorcycle world, Icon has a line of helmets. It's a Rubitone scheme. It's kind of matte, and it's kind of like a soft, I don't know, it feels like a wrap. So it's a nice texture. It's not like your basic painted water bottle. So I appreciate that. I feel like the print, even though there's a couple scuffs right there, and maybe one right there, and maybe one right there, but I feel like it's going to hold up for a long time. If you are not a Marvel fan, they have different colors, and they have different textures. I think depending on where you find them from, because sometimes different third-party sites, my alma mater actually was selling them. So tons of designs, things like that. So you can find pretty much whatever meets your taste and your design. I also like that in addition to the Sport Canteen, they've got tumblers, they've got stemless glasses, and they've got coffee cups. So you can kind of build yourself a matching set if you want to. The insulation, it says 25 hours. I really haven't taken the time to measure it, but what I will say is if I filled it up, put some ice in it on a Monday, Tuesday, a day later, it's still got ice in it and it's still really cold. So I would say that 25 hours seems pretty reasonable. I don't know who's really using these for hot liquids, but if you are, let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear that, but I'm using this mostly for cold water. So I can't vouch for the 12 hours of hot liquid. 25 of cold seems good, but 12, I don't know. Even though this seems to be a larger water bottle for the amount of liquid that it holds, the flat sides make it easy to grip right there. It also makes it easier when you slide it in your backpack, and it also makes it easier to fit in your cup holder in your vehicle. And the last thing we'll talk about is the weight. It's not one of those that's sturdy because of the weighted bottom and things like that. You don't really have to worry about if you're outside, it blowing away and falling over, because that's happened to me on a couple water bottles a few times. Hey, I hope you're liking the video so far. Don't forget to like, comment with any gear reviews you'd like to see in the future, and subscribe to MF for Research. Any support helps grow my little small corner of the EDC community. Now back to the video. So now let's talk about a couple things that I think might need to be improved. For regular price, it's a little steep for a water bottle for me, even for the Black Panther print. Once I missed the 20% off sale, I waited and waited and waited until it came back on sale. So for me, anything over $40 on this particular water bottle is an overkill, especially since I am a Black Panther fan. That's the only reason why I even paid over that. The insulation does work, so I guess when you think about it in terms of like your Yetis and Stanleys and things like that, it comes a little more reasonable because it is pretty good insulation. And again, you will save a little bit of money if you do go to one of the more plainer prints. The flat sides and all that, while I do like them, I do find just a little bit certain water bottles, because it's a bigger water bottle. Again, it's only 20 ounces of liquid. It's a lot bigger of a water bottle than I think it needs to be. I guess it has to be for all the insulation, but I do worry about that sometimes. In some water bottles, it is a little bit tight and it seems a little heavy and bulky for the water that goes in it. So comparing it, I got this guy. It's a thermo flask water bottle. This one actually goes to my daughter now. It was mine. It used to be mine, but the emoji faces, it's my daughter's now. She took it. It's hers. Stickers will probably be on it soon. She's dropped it a few dozen times, and so now it's hers. But I'm going to use it right now for a comparison, because I think this one is actually 24 ounces. So this one, if you look at them side by side, this one actually looks about the same. It's a smaller footprint too, but it holds 4 ounces more water. It doesn't insulate as well. It is insulated, but nowhere close to the level of this. And it doesn't have a straw. So I know some of that takes up for some of the weight as well and some of the size. But there's also one more feature that I think really sets this apart, that really gives me a little bit of pause, and it's this. This is the grab handle. It is very tiny of a grab handle. This grab handle makes me nervous. I feel like sometimes if I go this way too far, it's gonna pop right off. And then if you just compare it to this one, I think this one was a 2-pack for 20 bucks. Look at this grab handle, and now look at this grab handle. Which one would you feel better taking this hero clip, clipping it there, putting it on there, hanging it up, and then just letting your water bottle just hang out? I would be nervous about this a lot more than I would be nervous about this. So I feel like for that, some of their other water bottles, the grab handle is attached here. I know they were trying to go for maybe a flush accent and to give it that same pop of color along the lines of the Black Panther accent, but it's really thin, it's really small. If you're gonna make it that small, remove it. That's really all I think you need to do with that. Even though I'm not a fan of the straw water bottle, given what it is, I really think they could have given us either a cleaning wand or a spare straw or something like that, just an extra to throw in there to make it feel a little more worth the price. So overall, I like this bottle as a Black Panther fan. I think it's good quality, and I think it works well if you catch it on sale and if you're a fan of the properties that they cover. Even if you want to get one of the regular colors, they seem pretty good quality as well. So if that's the case, if say you're a Miles Morales or an Iron Man or a Loki fan or a Darth Vader fan like me, then maybe pick one of these guys up. If you're not and you just want a basic water bottle, I'd say get a pass on these guys. The one thing that I would say is they have a partnership with KFC. Nobody asked for that. You can't tell me. If you're looking for a KFC themed water bottle, let me know in the comments, because why? And with that, I'm Lamar. This is MF and Research. Thanks for watching. I've got some more videos on the screen. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'm out.